So here we have the Vauxhall Astra design, semi-automatic on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car. We'll start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll see that we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. At the top in the middle, we've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge, and at the very bottom, the total miles for this car, which are 3,666. You can change the information that's displayed above that using buttons on the steering wheel, and you can have, as you can see there, a digital readout for the speedometer displayed if you wish to. Backing out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter. And on the right-hand side, stereo and phone controls, including voice activation for the phone. So you can hit that button just there and ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you paired the phone up. And that is done over on the central touchscreen just here by hitting phone and then search device and follow the instructions on screen. If we go back a couple of pages, when it comes to music in this car, you've got AM, FM and DAB radio. You can plug in a USB device. There's 2 different USB inputs. You can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. And also we got auxiliary input as well. So plenty of ways in which to listen to your music in this car. The home button just here will always take you back to the main menu. You can also plug in your smartphone, be it Android or Apple, via its USB input. And this car has got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. Working our way down, we got the air conditioning. So temperature is adjustable on this dial, fan speed on this one, direction of the air just here, and then hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or of course off again. This button will recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature that you set, of course. Below that, we have these buttons just here. So you can turn off the stop and start with that button. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which will save you fuel. So you can turn that system off by hitting the button as I've just done. The button in the middle will turn off the traction control, and the button on the right-hand side turns off the parking sensors. We then have the gearbox just here. So you're able to put the car into drive. You can put it into a manual mode, and it will tell you on the bottom right-hand corner of that box, M1, that's the gear the car is in, so M2. Back to M1, and you can select the gears by tapping this up and down like that, and then across to put the car back into neutral, and then that puts it into reverse. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.